Hello everyone. As we all know, or why did I just say that? As some of us probably know, Harley Davidson has crafted an electric motorcycle. Proper grammar, baby. Electric motorcycle. And I guess here are my thoughts on it. Well, what do I think about an electric motorcycle by Harley Davidson? What? Are you kidding me? Come on, 2014 brought water-cooled heads into some touring bikes, and now we have to deal with electronic motorcycles? Yes, I guess. What do I think of it? I think, personally, that an electric motorcycle is pretty stupid, to be honest. Reason number one, noise. I know people disagree with this, and I'm not saying they shouldn't, but I personally think that having loud pipes is definitely a good way of warning people, another good way of warning people, an added good way of warning people that you are there. I have a whole video on that, go watch it if you'd like to. But anyway, so that's my opinion, and you can get my whole opinion in that video. But, so the thought of an electric motorcycle scares me a little bit because, little chipmunk, because I guess I just worry that I'm losing a way of being noticed. And when it comes to a motorcycle on the road, your number two goal, other than staying alive, is your number two goal, which aids your number one goal of being noticed. At least in my opinion. So I feel like I'd be losing a little bit of notice unless I attached a freaking rotator and a siren to the damn thing, but that would be illegal. So I don't know. I guess the motorcycle. I guess the motorcycle world's changing to a degree. I don't think we're gonna have electric bikes anytime soon. At the same time, I do believe that things are going to change as they have been for the last 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. That's just the way of the world. Things change. You know, we're not driving around in Model Ts anymore. Whee! Oh yeah. Hang on. Alright, so straighten that up, bike up. Yeah, I think things are changing. Also, something I want to note is the whole electric motorcycle thing. I'm not sure if I would feel safe with an electric motorcycle, from the perspective that when you run out of range, you've run out of distance you can go. I mean, you're done. You know what I mean? There's no going any farther for a couple hours. And if you're on some backcountry road, you know, you can't just have somebody, you know, some car stop with a little bit of gas and rescue you. So it's like, I almost feel like now you're stranded. I mean, so let's say you're a woman, especially, and you're stuck in like the middle of nowhere because you ran out of range, and let's say it's getting dark or it's nighttime even, and you're just stuck there. Nobody can help you unless they have a pickup and can take the bike, or unless you leave the bike and just get it right out of there. I don't know, that just scares me. I like the thought of somebody being able to bring me some gas and being able to, I can just fill up my bike and be on my way until I get to another gas station. I mean, I guess the reason I feel that way, especially with a motorcycle, obviously everyone's thought of that, with electric cars too. But with a motorcycle, I mean, you're just in the open. You're open to the elements. If it's cold, if it's raining, there's no shelter. At least with a car, you have some shelter until somebody comes to help you. And if nothing else, some protection too. I mean, I hate to say it, but there's a lot of bad people out there that, they see you stuck on the side of the road in the middle of the night. They may not be there to help. So in my opinion, it's just one of those things where I almost feel like a gasoline-powered motorcycle is partly for your safety. from that perspective too, not even just an actual riding perspective, like while it's moving. And that may be, one could argue, yeah, well, if you're that irresponsible and you can't go to a electric, you can't, recharge your bike before it runs out, then you shouldn't be riding it anyway. Well, maybe that's true. I disagree, because everyone screws up. Nobody's perfect. When people come out with statements like that, to me, I just find it hilarious, because I tell them, why don't you go back in your life and look at the mistakes you've made and tell me that what you just said still makes sense. In the perfect world, yeah, that's what could happen, but the reality is people fuck up. That's the reality. I know I've done it plenty of times, and I'm not that old. So anyway, I guess that's kind of my 2 cents on the whole electric motorbike thing. Beyond that, I think the power of it is probably pretty awesome, real low end power. Just, I would imagine, gobs of torque of any electric motorcycle, just because they're electric and all that power is just right there. And I'm sure it goes pretty damn fast too. Well, it's a Harley, so it can't go fast, though, right? No, I'm sure it goes pretty fast. And I think that, like, racing, like if they had a racing series with electric motorcycles, I think that'd be cool, because then you don't have to worry about all that other stuff. I mean, being heard, range, none of that really matters as long as the races are set up right. And I think that'd be really, really neat to have a racing series with an electric motorbike. That would be awesome. And if other companies came out with them, you could have, then it'd be a whole nother series. You'd have Harley's bike racing, and then you'd have Kawasaki's, let's say, and Hondas and the Yamahas, and it would just be like another racing series that people should watch and enjoy. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. So I do think it has potential, but I just don't think it has potential for the street, just from a safety aspect. It's just my opinion. People, I'm sure, ride really quiet motorcycles perfectly safely every day, and and they see me with my, almost straight pipes as just annoyingly loud and ridiculous, and maybe they're right. But regardless, this is how I feel. This is from the research I've done and from the time I've spent on a motorcycle. So without further ado, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of the comments and all of my subscribers, and I have to go to work. Peace.